uh, Dave, you are, I mean, especially the fresh rounds. Last match, you also showed that not in the way that you pull in, but in different way, transition, like maybe the way your main weapon got tired, but
Yeah.
you just added something totally fresh against your opponent's tired pulling style, which was already like had the battle with your main weapon, and then you both get tired, and then you suddenly added something fresh, but you were not very experienced about it. But I realized that um, once you put your heart in it 100%, you don't really have to plan anything. You just do whatever it takes to win. And at that moment, I have a question. Did you make any plan to beat him that way? Or there you figured out?
No, well, the first match, when I got the top roll, I couldn't quite pin him. And usually I'm not thinking. I just, I'm really aggressive trying to pin the guy. And I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna just relax and hang out here for a little bit. And as I'm hanging out, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I can transition to a press here. And I waited for the right moment, and it worked the first match. I was like, wow, I can actually do this. And
Okay,
then
but
and then
did you plan this before the match, or there you
no,
figured it? There,
I
that,
did
that
I did
moment.
there. I
I
didn't
think the
plan
reason,
anything.
Dave, his arm, he's so tall, like over 2 meters. So more you pull, you are out of like space anymore. His arm is just coming so
Yeah,
much. So even you take him down, he still doesn't come to the pin pad. His reach is so high. So
I
okay,
know.
let us tell us the rest of the story after first
Yeah,
round.
like you said, though, his arm's so long, he wasn't easy to pin, but you ended up getting him. And then the second match, the same. But then later on, when I got really tired, um, I'm thinking, okay, I can try to go back to what I was doing before. Try to get him there, and then press him. But I was so tired, like it was unbelievable. You're right. You just do what you got to do, and someone might have been helping me in the corner, sending text messages, what to do this or when to do that, which kind of helped out. And but yeah, later on, when I think it was the sixth, there were so many fouls too, like in restarts, and it was ridiculous. And I was so tired, but I'm looking at him, I'm like, he's more tired than me. So this, that made me more
Let's do
fired
it.
up. I'm like, I got this. There's no way I'm going to lose this match. I came out the sixth match actually, fired up. I was like, I'm gonna win this thing, and there's nothing he can do to do it because I'm pressing him, and I'm thinking, I've said this before, I got nothing left. I'm like, my son can probably beat me right now. There's no way, but he's more tired than me, and that's going through my head right now. So I was just waiting for the right time to just to adjust and pin him, and then the seventh match was the same thing. There was no way I was going to lose. I was just fired up. I knew I was tired. I knew he was tired, and it was just all mental there from there on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
What a fight.
have you ever won that way? Have you ever tried that before during your career?
Not really, not like that. No, I can't
We
think
don't
of
we don't
any.
remember. At least I don't remember such thing.
Yeah, I think left-handed. I did it in 2010 WAF, but that was left-handed. That was different just because I don't it's my left hand or whatever. But I can't really think of a time that I've done it honestly.
And
Really,
another question: when it is something that you didn't try before, and then you try first time, and it wasn't easy. But did it cause any uh, elbow uncomfortable joint, anything like that later? That there's something that you didn't feel before, or after recovery, everything is okay?
I was pretty sore after the match, for a
Yeah.
couple weeks,
Uh-huh.
because that's a lot of pressure on the elbow. But honestly, I took a few weeks off, and it feels good. My elbow's fine right now. So, but that's the thing. I don't practice that because it hurts. You do that press, it hurts my
Mhm.
elbow. I have something wrong with my elbow. I don't know what it is. I probably should get it taken care of because it always hurts a little bit, but it's the same as it was. So it didn't do any more damage than my regular pulling does, which is
Yeah.
surprising to me, honestly.
Yeah, but you also gain some confidence, right? Now, like
Absolutely.
like like nothing is better than um, training for it. You understand? And you did this during a very important match. That level, like at the practice training, it's easy to do. It's not easy, but still, you know. But when you do this against someone like Laletin, I mean, you now like should have some confidence that, you know, if I am like necessary, I hit, you know, Hermes comes here, I try to do transition, and then Hermes is down, right, Hermes?
Yeah, definitely. It's like, you know, I have,
his dream. My friend, it's better you don't put your shoulder like this. It's very dangerous for you.
Against
it'd be
you?
very dangerous for you too.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you know, it's like having another weapon in your holster. If you got to use it, it's there. So I never practiced with it ever at all. So to actually pull that out in a match for the first
I
time.
saw the video. Maybe you can use this style for going the strap or not.
I mean, it could, yeah. You go under. You know.
Maybe with Travis like this, when you are your wrist is open, you use this movement for going the strap. But no for the
Not for winning, not
Yeah.
for winning.
Yeah.
Yeah.